I've seen, people do things and they get in trouble, and I do something and it seems like I get stiffer penalties and get in worse trouble for a lesser, thing that I did. But I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What? Like, and so when I was writing and thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, okay, you know what? But the world isn't fair. It's biased. It's corrupted. Power, money corrupts. So again, real life, of course, this person's going to do this and it'll be okay. But this person over here that does something else, hey, you go in the store and steal something out the store, you never know what can happen, whether you get your life taken by the person at the store who's trying to feel like they're defending themselves, the police come and do something to you. You never know what's going to happen. But, you got a guy who's, stealing millions of dollars from his company, and he's going to get lesser penalties than the person who went to the store and stole something. So again, when I was writing, I was like, yeah, it's kind of good to see that, people can read that life's unfair. And this is how I perceive it in my mind. Depending on how much money is the resources, how much money you have determines what you're going to face and what you're going to have to deal with. And that resource of having that money shields a lot of people from a lot of stuff they're doing wrong, because again, you just have to have a good lawyer. And if you paying the lawyer and they do their job, and they're a good lawyer first and they do their job, you probably won't see any jail time. You'll probably get off with a slap on the wrist. But the person who doesn't have that, yeah, they're going to get punished to the T. And so that was kind of a lot of the thought process behind, being able to write it and show that, hey, this is how this person accumulated this and got to where they got. So, but trust me, I see it with my own eyes. I've seen it my whole life. Stuff has happened to me where I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm wrong. So I can't complain. I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. So again, when I look at the other person doing something and they did something that's worse than what I did, but they got a lesser penalty, I'm like, hey. But again, if you in the wrong, you can't throw stones. It just, I was in the wrong. I should have did it. And it doesn't matter what this person was doing. You was in the wrong. So case closed. So that's the reality we live in the society. So just writing it and being able to accept it and say, okay, what can we do to overcome it? If we know about it, that's how I go about life at this point.